We first came across Aman about 3 years ago as a participant on Danny's Disability Sport Project. He attended a college football session that we deliver. From there he got referred to a recreational sports session and straight away we wanted to get him involved in our competitive setup, Burnley Disability Football Club, which provides disabled people with the opportunity to train on a regular basis and compete and represent Burnley Football Club locally, nationally and internationally as well. He got invited to represent us in Barcelona. We took part in a futsal tournament where we played against Real Madrid, Monaco, Ajax and Barcelona themselves. He really engaged well with players from other teams and coaches as well.
You know, it was surreal, to be fair, because when I went there, it was like being in a different world, like amongst different people from different backgrounds. But to be given the opportunity to play football abroad has been enormous.
Just on the trip, it was fantastic, and he sort of talked to me about how he wasn't in a job, he wasn't in training or education as well, and that sort of scared me a little bit because there was so much potential and so much ability there. But he couldn't find work because employers weren't willing to give him a chance. They didn't want to look past his disability and his impairment. They wanted someone who could sort of hit the ground running in a role, and he couldn't do that because of his learning difficulty. And straight away that sort of rung alarm bells for me and I thought that we need to tap into that potential and that ability because disability sport's crying out for role models at the moment, especially in sort of our local community, and we could really sort of empower them on to go and do some really good things.
I was constantly doing loads of volunteering. I was at different places, different venues, amongst people with special needs, educational needs, and people with different disabilities and stuff. It got challenging at times because I thought nothing's happening here, and my family kept on encouraging me, saying, look, you've got this far, stuck at it. And obviously that's when Lewis came up to me and said, look, he goes, we feel like you should be getting paid work now. And here I am now.
And then one day, and I saw a familiar man coming up the corridor. I just saw, yeah, it was one of the Burnley coaches. And as he went past, he said, oh, you're not speaking to me, Mrs. Naylor? I was like, oh my goodness, it's Aman. Wow, so it was brilliant.
He just wants to get the best out of people and he wants to learn. And for someone with learning difficulties, that might seem kind of strange, but he doesn't let that stop him. He always puts in that 20% extra that he has to make sure he gets to where he wants to be. And unfortunately, it's the other people in Aman's story that haven't given him a chance that sort of hold him back. And now we're in a position where we can say that we're not holding him back anymore and he is achieving what he set out to achieve.
But I've always thought to myself inside my head, if no one else in my family can make it, I'm the one that's going to make it. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to justify yourself to everyone else, but you've got to justify to yourself that you can do it.